Well, welcome back, folks. Sorry about the last episode ending so abruptly, but crashes are sometimes unavoidable, right? So today I was able to fix that issue, and I found a medical charger. Now it's not hooked up to the H2 generator, but this is just for my energy uh, consumption needs. If I need to refill my H2 oxygen, I could just put my stuff in here. So we left off just before the crash building the helicopter thing, right? Well, I was able to toy around and I came up with something pretty cool. I want to show you what it is. This this is my helicopter. It's based off of the UH-1 Huey. So if you, I mean, granted, the Huey has a little bit more of a conical cone shape here, but I was really I didn't have enough time to really kind of break it down and trying to make that work. But I do have the general idea of it here with the glass underneath being spaced out, and I also made it so that way you can just literally walk on up. Oh, before we do that, I wanted to show you. I have a piston set up down here. It comes straight up. So that way this will meet exactly right where it needs to be. So that I can just literally fly in, land, and I can charge. So you can literally walk up the leg here. I have 2 passenger seats. I have the batteries back here, charging. And then I have 2 seats right here. Now, actually looking inside the cockpit here, I can look over. I have a really good viewpoint. Look straight up, even down. When I'm landing, I can actually see where I am and how I'm landing. So this is actually a really cool way of doing this. So then, let me see. I'll get out of here real quick. Now this is just for transport. There's no weapons on this variant. Also, I do have. This is called the Mohawk. So, on actual helicopters, at least with the AH-1 and UH-1, you have this thing called the Mohawk, and the reason that's there is it actually should be a little bit longer, and it's to provide almost like a blocking type space. So if this is flying through an area that has a low hanging like telephone wire or power cable, something like that. The idea is that this Mohawk will catch that wire and snap it, so that way it doesn't hit the actual engine area and get tangled up and cause a crash. Most of those helicopters have what's called the Mohawk on the top, and below it has the same thing called the beard. But on mine, I have a surveillance camera right here that's supposed to essentially kind of mimic what's called a FLIR pod, or a forward-looking infrared pod. Now this is literally just a camera that I can, when I'm in the helicopter, I can control and do a 360-degree view underneath me. And then this button, I gotta set it up here, is I gotta figure out which connector this is. But essentially it's just gonna unlock the connector when I need it. So let's go take this on a flight. So down on the bottom here, number 1 is all of my propellers on and off. 2 is my camera that I can control. 3 are my atmospheric thrusters because I still need them for controlling. And 4 is the connection point. So it's now in proximity and it's locked. So as long as I move out of that, it's okay. Turn on the thrusters. Turn on my my helos. And there I go. Now, it's actually pretty stable. I love the sound because it sounds, just like it, right? Now, looking down, you can see, I can actually see through my floor. And the reason why I have this is I actually have the seats right on the edge of the block. So my feet are literally hanging over the edge, over the glass, so I can see where I'm going. So I did put in the airfield, not airfield, random encounters. I got like Ember Monarch transports. I got enemies all over the place. So, but like I said, this is just specifically for transport. I got like between a half hour to an hour's worth of power, but that's just because I didn't fully charge it. Okay, let's check out the camera. So, unfortunately, my camera is actually inverted. I mean, it's not the... So when I go right with my mouse, the camera goes left. So it's kind of... I gotta get used to that. But what's cool is I can actually zoom in with this camera to check out stuff. So I can use this as like a scout kind of thing. So one of the things I want to do, especially with this scout camera, or the scout thing here, is I can go check out these unknown signals. We got less than 53 seconds to get there. And that's exactly why I had the skid plates right there, so I can kind of do a little bit of a hard landing if I need to. And we got it. Ooh, we got skeleton boots. Very cool. See what we got in the cargo section. More credits. I will take it. Okay, cool. So one of the things I'm thinking about doing is having not a fleet of helicopters, but making a couple more, at least for one for transporting cargo. So like one of those actual, like the big cargo helicopters that pick up like freight containers, and I could have the containers be like maybe 2 or 3 medium storage containers linked up, and then like with a thing built around it. Oh, you know what this is right here? Hold on. This green patch has ice. So if you're ever on Pertam and you see that green patch like this lets you know that there's ice underneath that ground. You'll have to dig for it, but that's where it is. So that's kind of cool to know that that's there. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, you can actually see more of it. Sorry. Whew. Late night last night. I didn't get to bed until about 3 o'clock in the morning. So one of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to kind of scout out the area and to see if there are like any worthwhile areas to maybe set up a new base, or like a mining operation, or it's like a massive drill just going down into the ground. Oh yeah, as I was saying about the cargo helicopter, and then maybe making a attack helicopter based off of the UH-1 Cobra design, and that one will have essentially a chin-mounted turret to take care of any enemies in the front. and some rocket pods on the sides, underneath the little front wings. Ooh, that's a beacon. Man, it's really bleak out here. There ain't much out here. But I do have to say, especially flying a helicopter over all of this makes it so much easier to travel, and it's a breeze, you know. Just as long as we don't get any dust storms or windstorms coming in. Okay. Let's make our way back, because we got things to do. I'm not sure what those things are yet, but we got things to do. And we got a few enemies in the area, so maybe getting started on a Cobra or some type of hangar might actually be good too. But yeah, let's try to come in for a landing and get hooked up. I'm going to use a alternative view here so I can kind of line myself up. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. I didn't even have to press anything. As soon as it hit yellow, it automatically brought me in. So now I'm locked. Let's turn off the thrusters. Turn off the blades. Exit the vehicle. And we are all good. Very cool. You know what? Let's actually, before I leave this, let's get into here to the batteries real quick. Control panel, go down to the batteries. I only have 2 batteries. Okay, we're gonna save that. And let's go into G, let's go into groups, go into the batteries. And we're gonna go into recharge on, and then we'll do discharge. Ah, we don't need that. Okay, so we'll do, oh, locked, charge. There we go. It's at 89%, but the base is going to charge the rest. Cool. All right, so one other thing I want to do is I want to take some of this stuff, and I'm thinking transfer it. I had a lot of stuff in my inventory. I kind of want to take this thing apart because it does have a lot of parts. It's kind of past its usefulness at the moment. Because I now have the helicopter that I can just fly around if I need to. But I want to make a mining vehicle, like literally having drills on it with some pistons connected to some storage compartments. So that way I could just literally drive up to an area, press a button, and it could just go to work for me, essentially. Hell, I might even make it into like a massive droid. Okay, here we go. Let's get this out. Oh, I guess I wasn't completely empty there. I've been noticing my subscribers have been going up quite a bit, and I am kind of gobsmacked. That is awesome. I want to thank every single one of you that have subscribed to the channel and helping me get to my first 100 subs, which will help me not only be discovered more, but I can actually get a custom URL for my channel. That way I can put it on websites or, you know, merchandise, anything like that that I, you know, like, I kind of want to get a hat or a shirt made up with the channel name. You know, that way I can shamelessly plug myself when I go out and about. So yeah, again, thank you, people. Like, that's really, really awesome that everyone's been coming on board. I do plan on having another painting video go up this weekend. I think I mentioned it briefly in my last episode. I haven't gone back and... Oh. I haven't gone back and looked at that video to double check on that just yet. But I'm pretty sure I mentioned it. But yeah, I got some beautifully 3D printed models that I'm going to show off, that I'm going to show you guys how to paint. And then I'm also thinking of throwing a couple other games on here as well, or at least playing a little bit of them to see how they do. If you guys have any ideas or any ideas for games that you want to see played, feel free to let me know. You know, I mean, may not be made of money, but if I am able to swing it, I'll grab it and play it for you guys. Give my 2 cents for what it's worth. Ha ha! Dad pun. I like this rust texture. I think this is like really kind of a cool color, especially for something like this. Yeah, you can just see how much damage these heavy blocks took down here, man. I definitely did a little bit of a number on them. Ooh, inventory full. Okay. Okay, let's check this out. I need some help. There we go. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed it for right there. So I'm thinking with the mining vehicle, I'm going to go with bigger wheels for sure. Like, instead of going with the 3x3 off-roads, I think I'm going to go with like the 5x5 off-roads. Just so that way it gives me more clearance on the ground, especially going over the dunes and things like that. Hold on, I gotta repair these things. Wish there was an option where I could be like, I don't want to target my workshop area. I mean, I'm sure there's a mod for it or whatever, but who's got time for that? Well, I do actually. But that's besides the point. For some reason, I've been watching playthroughs of Farming Simulator 22. And I don't know what it is about that game, but it looks like a lot of fun. managing your own farm, plowing your own fields, and getting like a homestead kind of thing going on. It just seems cool and like wholesome, you know? Alright, come on. Ah, I see. I'm just holding the grinder on it for too long, so it kind of skips over it and goes directly to the bottom. Uh-oh. We have a Aquila Strike Corvette approaching our installation. Oh, snap. Okay. Think. Well, we don't have any weapons. So our only bet, our only thing that we can do really is essentially beat feet for the moment. Come back and I guess repair anything that's damaged. Oh boy, look at the size of that dude. That thing's huge. It looks like it's got like 2 fighter craft drones on the sides. Alright, hopefully they don't see us. We'll just kind of go around here. Try to put as much room between us as possible. Hopefully they don't like drop bomb on us or anything like that. I think we're actually okay. It doesn't look like they're trying to attack us at the moment. It was just telling us that they are approaching. Watch, as soon as I land, they like come in and mess with us. Locked. Okay. False alarm. I mean, they're about 2 kilometers out, so... Yeah, we got 2 escort drones and the Aquila Strike Corvette. So, good to know. I guess that means we should probably work on some defenses, or at least a some type of strike craft or whatever that we can fight back with if we need to. But before we do that, we got to work on that mining thing. So yeah, let's get that started real quick. All right, so we need a magnets. We need a small block first. Okay, we'll go with this, and then we'll do... I'm going to bring it out here real quick. Go to 6. There we go. This whole number, song and dance. Alright. Let's just do this. We'll do... We'll do 20 motors... 20 components, 20 interior plates, 20 computers, displays, We're gonna need at least 40 of those. There we go. I got a little bit of a spread on everything if I need it. Okay. So moving on. Let's go to light armor blocks. Alright, I'm going to need to be a little bit higher because of the wheels. I want to make sure that I get really good ground clearance on those. Alright, and then I'm thinking for the... It's going to need to be actually kind of big, so... Alright, there we go. Let's get the wheels first. So we got the 3x3s, 5x5 right. Okay, we need 5x5 right, and we need the 5x5 left. Alright, so this is going to be the right side. So we need number 9. So get that right there, and then we'll get... Well, let me count the blocks real quick, just to make sure. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I like even numbers, so we're going to go with 20. And we're just gonna... This is just for the chassis, so I mean, it could actually be a lot bigger than this. And then look at cockpit real quick. Alright, we could do the industrial, but we've already done that. Oh, there's the buggy. You know what? Let's do the buggy. I haven't really done that one. Okay, so I'm thinking with the buggy... Let's see, how many blocks is it? Looks like it's a 2-blocker. Okay. And then cargo. We got the medium. We got the large container. Let's see what these look like real quick. So this is the medium. That's actually pretty cool looking. And then for the 5... That's a large container? Oh, that's a small container. That's the... Okay, so this is a small... This is a large. I like the large. We're going to go with the large. And we're going to do... I'm going to bring this up a little bit. So my idea for this is that the weight of the vehicle, right, is going to be down below kind of thing. So it's going to be kind of low to the ground. Like that. Okay. And then we're going to do... We'll do 2 of them. That way I can hold a lot. Which also means I'm probably going to need some more wheels for strength. So we'll put that there, and we'll put that right there. Okay, so we're going to have a total of 8 wheels, which should be able to hold on to this. Oh. Did it attack our... I hope it goes attacking our... our special thing that we have set up for it, the decoy. Oh, my health is low. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so that means I gotta get inside real quick. I don't need to be dying in this episode. Man, that was a close call. Alright. Well, looking at the clock, we're actually at time. So I'm going to call it here. And then in the very next episode, we're going to continue building the miner. So I will catch you guys in the next episode. See ya.